In a happy home, I was a king, I had a...
What up, pissweeds? We're doing a tier list video. And specifically ski brands. So I've selected 15 skis for us to go through. There are more than 15 brands in the world, I'm aware. But these are the 15 that I could kind of have the most to say about, if you will. So, let's get into the first one. We'll start off strong with Vokal, or Vokal, however you want to say it. Vokal's a weird. I mean, it's probably my favorite. I think that's probably why we're starting with it. I like Vokal. Think they are they're a consistent brand. Vokal they understand their position in each realm of skiing, if you will. Their racers are consistent, their powder skis are consistent, and their freestyle skis are also consistent. I mean, their freestyle skis are a bit of a curveball. It's kind of not a freestyle ski brand, but we saw things like Hunter Hess at the Nines, rocking the Revolt 86s. I love these skis. These are my favorite skis that I own. And that was cool, and they were cool, they're good. And then we also have people like this guy, Finley Melville, who also did a game of Slush at the Nines, rocking the same skis. So yeah, I think Vokal's a very standard brand for just a good, reliable ski, and I'll always enjoy them, is my take on those. Next, we have Salomon. Salomon don't make skis worth mentioning unless they're freeride. Their race skis or their piste skis, whatever, are kind of wank, I'm gonna be honest. There's nothing interesting about them. Their all mountains are equally boring. And same with their touring and their racing. Their racing's also kind of, boring as fuck. But their freeride is probably one of my favorite skis that I've ever seen from a ski company. I love these QSTXs. Delicious pair of skis. Same with the QST Blanks and the Almond Milks and the Echoes and basically every QST they've ever released. Apart from the kind of 100 belows, so the 98s, 96s, whatever. I have a pair of 96s. They're all right. They weren't nothing special, but these, yummy. I'm gonna put it in the acceptable at the nines. If you can throw down a something cork related on a nines hip in a pair of QST. With an underfoot size of over 100 mil, you're allowed to ski there. That's okay. I like that. You're cool. What's next? Fuck. Rosignol is... oh my god. Probably one of the worst brands I've ever come across. They are dad skis. And they have no interest to me. They are, I mean, the other thing that I found quite funny is their team. I honestly, maybe I'm just uneducated, but I can't tell you a single person who sits on this team and is worth looking at as a skier. I mean, they make dad skis, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just not, it's not an ideal ski team that you'd want to ride for, I guess. It's a fucking joke. Yeah, this gets Vail Resort promotional skis. This is the kind of shit Vail would tell you to buy. There's a pair of Rosignol arcades or something. That's the kind of ski that someone who works at Canski is gonna tell you to get, or something. I will say, I do fuck with the Senders, the Sender Freeze. These are quite nice. I do like these as a pair of skis. I think they got a consistent top sheet and bottom sheet, and they're cool. Would I pay £600 for them? Absolutely fucking not. Right, Line's next. Yeah, Line is they got a good team, for starters. Yeah, they got like Dylan. Dylan's a good skier. Hopfinger's also good. I think he did something recently, and not that I can remember though. Like, their team's good, and they have some cool skiers, but the fucking skis, man, they're so overstimulating to look at. Like, what is going on here?
Bruh.
I don't know what I'm looking at. It's so much, and it's the only thing that tells you that it's a Line ski from afar is that you don't know what's going on. And I think that's an issue. If I'm correct, they used to do the bottom with the line. That's the only time that they're visible, that they are a Line ski. I think they're just so overstimulating, but they are a ski brand. Whether their skis are good, I think their skis are good. I think they are relatively durable, unless you trying to K-fed Whistler's pipe, then good luck, because they do not do well on the old rails and pipes. But I'd say they are relatively acceptable at the 9s. If you can, again, it's like Salomon, but with any Line ski. I think if you can throw down a nice, I'm going to put them above Salomon, because Salomon's limited to its ski that you can ride. You can ride any Line ski at the 9s as long as you can ski well. What's next? Armada, apparently. Armada's a good brand. They have cool skis. They release cool things. Like, these are some of my favorites. The 2023 skis, the Arvs. I think Arvs are a great first ski. And they're pretty cheap. I think you can buy these for like you can buy these new for like 200 quid. Obviously they're like 2 years old now, or 3 years old even, but like they're a good consistent ski brand, and that's really something that's really important. I think, like, for example, here you go, Olivia Aslan. This is something that I really like about Armada as a brand, is the skill bracket that you need to have to be skiing Armadas is a great advertisement. And what I mean by that is having the way the bottom sheet works, and I'll show you what I mean. You see how they match up? This is like an infamous Armada ski deal. They do this on a lot of skis, where they kind of split it down the middle, and it's great because it means if you're a good skier and you can do some shit like Olivia can do here, where she pulls a nice tweaked, early or grab, whatever, shifty business, and she can match the skis up in a nice parallel manner. You have a really cool ski to look at. I mean, it looks fucking sick, and it matches, which is, it's cool. It shows that your skis get showed off in a stylish manner. It's like, yeah, look, she's riding Armadas, and look how fucking cool she is. So I fuck with Armadas. Armadas is a cool brand. I'd probably say it's maybe A tier, definitely acceptable at the 9s. You can definitely rock a pair at the 9s. But I wouldn't ski their 78s if they had any in Japanese powder. They are not that good. I'm going to put them in A. I think there is an A tier ski right there. Nordica. Question time. Have you ever seen someone ride a pair of Nordicas that weren't the Enforcers or like Santa Ana skis on the mountain? Because I fucking haven't. I don't think Nordica make very good skis outside of those two skis. Look, the Enforcer is probably one of the best all-mountain skis you can buy, definitely in like 94, 100%. It's a very, very good all-mountain ski. But apart from that, they don't really make much else that's worth buying. With that said, if I was to receive a sponsorship from Nordica, I would not complain. I would probably ride the skis. I wouldn't enjoy it very much, but I would ride them because it's free skis. Who doesn't, you know, I don't have money. I'm taking free skis. I think it's an excusable first sponsor, and I don't think Vale would promote Nordica skis. I don't think they're that talented yet. Heads, I think, has the best race skis you can buy. I mean, the designs are flawless. You know what ski you're buying. You know what ski you're looking at when you're, you know, zooming down the slalom flags. With that said, it's very similar to Nordica in that they don't really have any other skis. I mean, who the fuck is buying Kors, let's be honest. And I think they should just stick to making amazing race skis and not doing anything else with their hard-earned money. So I'm gonna put excusable first sponsor. If you're sponsored by Race, specifically being given World Cup Rebel skis, you're on the right track, but try and get out as soon as you can. Is my advice. Factions. Fuck, man. Is there another choice? You see, they have like the best team ever of all time. They're very smart with who they choose, I think. I mean, Alex Hall and Spencer, classic big Air and the X Games people. I mean, they're the best of the best, in my opinion. And they also have just generally an amazing team, and they've released fucking sexy skis. Not this guy, I don't know who he is, but he's not very good looking.
Are you recording?
But these, the Prodigy 3s, oh my god, what I'd give to own those skis, you know. And then obviously with the new, even if I was handed these Dancer 79s, I'm still skiing them in all conditions because I just don't give a fuck. There's a pair of Factions on my feet. You'll see me in Japan next winter in a pair of Dancer 79s down the powder. Oh man, is it Blizzards? Yeah, the Rustler 9s. Yeah, I fuck with these. I mean, that's the same again with like Nordica and Head and all these mid-tier brands. They just have one ski that's fucking sick, and then the rest of them suck dick. I like Rustlers a lot, actually. I gotta say, I do fuck with Rustlers, and honorable mention to Technica boots. They're good. Yeah, apart from the Rustlers, Blizzard's got nothing else going on. It's a dad brand until you reach the free ride skis, and it's a QST route, you know. I mean, I got rid of it, but I'll pull it up again for you children because I'm so nice. Here, this is, yes, the QST almond milks, and like the almond milks and the other ones, even the aquas or the Cosmoskies or the blacks or Nirvana. This 100+, as I was saying earlier, the blanks, the 100+ range of QST skis is very similar to the Rustlers, and I fuck with the Rustlers. As the rest of their skis go, I'm not buying them. I probably never will buy them. I may ride them if it was a first sponsor. I'm gonna say it's an excusable first sponsor. Maybe above Head, because I might get, actually no, below Head, but above Nordica, because I may get some free boots as well. Black Crows. Yeah, Black Crows. Fucking hell. What a mess of a ski company Black Crows are.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I can't. Black Crows doesn't even seem like a real brand to me. I can't tell if they make good skis or not. I've never had someone rave about them performance-wise to me. Obviously their design is very popular. I think it's unique. It's obvious. That's the main thing Black Crows has going for them as a ski brand, is that their skis are very obvious. You know, you could see a pair of Black Crows down from the chairlift and you could tell that they're Black Crows. That's great. However, I read this recently on News Schoolers. Black Crows are 12 million bucks or dollars or pounds or whatever in debt, and I believe it has something to do with this guy, one of the co-founder, sorry, of Black Crows, and, you know, big designer, is left. I don't know why he has. I didn't bother to find out, but I noticed a pattern with maybe why, because the old market value of Black Crows has plummeted quite substantially. I think, yeah, if you're gonna try and do something on brand as Black Crows, you should take a note out of 1,000 skis, and you should look at their consistency, because obviously they've always looked the same apart from the shape, and they always will look the same. Whereas Black Crows, I feel like, is trying to hold on to this design of these 6 arrowheads and trying to implement it in unique ways, and it just doesn't, I don't know, I don't think it works. They're also losing a lot of fucking money, so maybe not the best brand to go to. I'm just gonna make a new row for, just gonna call it some BKs, because there's no place for Black Crows anymore. Not much to say about K2 apart from it's a cool brand. It's acceptable. It's welcome at the 9s, definitely. Maybe even an A tier. I like K2, and their boots are fucking cool, man. I want a pair of K2 boots. And their team's valid. Their team is valid as fuck. The team's fucking cool. They got a good, diverse range of skiers, I think. Maybe not racially, but definitely on the gender-wise. So yeah, I'm gonna put K2 at the top of very acceptable at the 9s. Maybe even, you know what? Fuck it, A tier. Yeah, A tier, K2 A tier. Okay, I feel like I've been avoiding this one. Let's just put Ellen where it belongs. Ellen's probably, I'm not even going to show you, because it's probably the worst ski brand I've ever seen. And it doesn't deserve to be a ski brand. I mean, it is for people who look like this. These are the kind of people who I imagine riding Ellen skis. I think Ellen is this kind of vibe. It's a brand that wants to appeal to the male rab-wearing Dynastar backpack community. And bottom Ellen team blunt rotation is where Ellen sits, because their team is pretty much unheard of. Apart from Glenn Plake, who is getting there as the Tony Hawk of skiing. I think he'll sell out and join some podcasts soon, but we'll have to wait for that. Yeah. Atomic? Oh no, I'm gonna get ruthlessly shat on here. Can we lose the bench Ettlers? The bench Ettlers gotta go, man. They're not worth my time. They're not worth anyone else's time. They're a great ski, but whether they deserve to be as big as they are is wildly up for debate. It's kind of like the Fight Club of the ski world, the bench Ettlers. It's just not that good, are they? Yeah, and apart from the Chetlers, the last time I saw someone riding a pair of Atomics that I could point out was my dad, who was running the Rebeshock Redsters in 2018. Not a ski that I would ever pick up. Probably a good one. I don't know, I couldn't tell you. I think Atomic is Vale Resort's promotional ski as well. Better than Rossi. Surface are good. It's a bit of a, I feel like I just picked the kind of 13 most popular ski brands of all time, so decided to go with something a bit more niche.
What the dog doing?
But I like Surface a lot, actually. I don't think their skis are particularly durable. They're definitely built for the park, and whether they're costing park prices is heavily up for debate. But they're very much like Line in the sense that they're bold. They're very bold skis, but they're not overwhelming. I really fuck with the Raiders. I like these a lot because there's a lot going on, but you can infer and not feel like you're standing on everything that's ever been made ever. Bottoms, well, in the Raiders case, the bottoms are black, which I also kind of like. I like it when a ski doesn't have a crazy design on the bottom that's like really, really intense and not very visible as to what's going on. So it's quite a nice change of pace, and because its top sheet is so nice, it doesn't need a bottom sheet to make up for it. So yeah, overall, I'm gonna say Surface is very welcome at the nines, which I say like I run the nines. I have no experience in the nines, but you know, as a harsh ski critic, it's a valid place for Surface to sit.
Those days are gone. Now the memories are.
Right, what's next? Last but not least, we got, what is this brand? Majesty. I'm gonna put Majesty in the A tier. Fuck with Majesty heavily. But Majesty's cool, I think. Really cool design, even cooler team. I mean, we had, they had Susanna Witch on their team. She's cool. She did a lovely run at last year's Freeride World Tour. Yeah, they've got a great thing going. It's a cool ski. It's not particularly noticeable. Like, you wouldn't be able to see them at the top of a, you know, on a free ride or free world ride tour, whatever it's called, run and be like, oh, that's a pair of Majesty skis that so and so's riding. And I think the price is a little bit steep. Obviously, these are the carbon selections. Fucking carbon in everything. Just get it out. But paying like, well, here you go, like 900 quid for a pair of skis is a bit much, and it's not my cup of tea personally to spend that much money. But yeah, cool brand. I guess if you were watching this video, keep doing what you're doing. A tier, bit expensive. Acceptable at the nines. And there you have it. And Ellen, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying. We'll check back in a few years and see if you're still making the primetime 22s.
Chanel boots, Lamborghini coupes, shooters on the leash, time to let them